Kevin Mayo, the Amazing Beer Drinking Man, and today we're drinking Narragansett Lager. I'm pretty excited about this. This is the beer I grew up on. Without Narragansett, there's no Amazing Beer Drinking Man. This is, when I always tell a story that I had my first beer at 2, it would have been this. My father drank tons of this stuff, gallons and gallons of it. When he called out and said, go get your dad a beer, this is what I had to go get. So they went out of business. They were the biggest brewery in New England for most of the 50s, 60s, and the early 70s. They ended up being bought up by Falstaff and just bad management, and they eventually went out of business. Now they're back. There's a couple of guys down in Providence that brought the thing back using the same recipe as always. It's just a typical American adjunct lager. I guess we'd even call it a retro lager. It's kind of what we brought up on. Well, Pabst never went out of business, but Pabst is back and very popular. Schlitz was out of business. They're back. Gansett's back. This was the #1 selling beer, like I said. It was the beer of the Red Sox for like 30 years. They had the big, iconic advertising thing, hey neighbor, grab a Gansett. So I said, we drank a lot of this stuff. I'm just going to read a little bit off the bottle here. For over a century, our award-winning classic lager has been the beer of choice around here. If you're not drinking Narragansett, you're not from New England. It was it's an American adjunct lager. It's pretty simple. You know, water, malt. Unfortunately, they put a little corn in it. My father used to love this stuff, and he was always excited about the fact that it was lagered, because that was aged. Those other beers, they didn't do that. We're going to go ahead and give it a crack. Now, I tried the Pabst a couple of days ago, or a week or two ago, and I was pretty disappointed in it. Hopefully this will be a little bit better. Actually, I can smell a little bit of the hops from here, and there was a little bit of smoke coming off of it. As always, if you like our videos, please subscribe. We'd love to have comments. We'll respond to the comments. Let's go ahead and give this a pour. It is what it is, huh? Pale, yellow, clear, lots of carbonation. Again, this is what beer was for 40 years in this country. And of course the adjunct is just a way to save money. Corn's cheaper than malt. So the whole idea was efficiency in brewing, not really flavor. Again, we smell a little bit of the malt, a little bit of malt sweetness. Do smell a little bit of the corn. Like I said, you get a little bit of that sweetness. I'm surprised. A little bit of a sugary. Yeah, I definitely smell the corn there. Not bad. If you're a beer geek, a beer snob, this is not the beer for you. This is the old, they call us, you know, they call us a lawnmower beer. Hot summer day, colder the better, Christmas, refreshing. That's what this beer is for. Get that fizz, that lager fizz. You get that, just a hint of hot bitterness at the very end. It's thin, it's crisp. A little bit of sweetness. You get a nice little bit of sweetness from the malt out of this. You get the corn. So it's what you'd expect it to be. There's no great secret to what's in the recipe. There's no great secret to what the taste is going to be. It's well balanced. It's clean. It's crisp. It has a little bit of flavor in it. This is head and shoulders above the Pabst. And it's cheap. It's $5.99 a six-pack. This is definitely very drinkable. It's not, like I said, it's not the second coming of beer. It's not the greatest thing ever. For what it is, though, American adjunct beer, this is one of the better ones I've had in a long time. This is very tasty. We're going to give it For what it is, for the style, we'll give it 4 caps. If you want you to knock your socks off and you're looking for flavors, Doghead 120 IPA, and you're looking for dark fruits and malts and roasted, it's not going to be that. But for what it is, true to the style, it's a delicious beer. I like this a lot. Maybe you can tell. So until next time, this is the Amazing Beer Drinking Man.